out there. You already know what you're about to check out, right? Once again, this is the Fly Spread Masters, and I got a great guest that came all the way through from NY to show us his fly, but first we're gonna find out what's up with him and how he got down. Salute and give it up for my guest, AL Lyrics. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, my brother.
How you feeling, man?
I feel great.
Right on.
It's a dilly.
Man, check this out, man. We want to know what got you into this. But first and foremost, where you come from, man? Where you grew up at?
From Brooklyn, New York. Raised.
Brooklyn.
It's first generation. Parents are Colombian.
All right.
Born in Flatbush.
Right on.
17 Beverly Road. Moved to Sunset.
Right.
Moved to Bensonhurst. And moved around a lot after that.
Okay.
But, my roots are from there, from Brooklyn.
Right on, man. So once again, we got another Brooklynite in the building, man. Salute to everybody out there in Planet Brooklyn, man. Man, love to y'all for trendsetting so much out here in the world and being so original, man. Salute. I'm so glad that I'm close enough to be able to travel in and out of Brooklyn as much as I can. So, what really got you into this right here, man? This flyness, man. Like, how'd you get into this, man?
I mean, growing up in New York City, as a kid, my I guess what I was influenced is what you see around you.
Right, of course.
The older cats.
Word.
So it was important for me to get fresh because I saw that's what the older cats were doing, and that's what the reaction they would get being fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Gave me the same reaction. I was like, oh wow, I got a brand new pair of Lee jeans, and I got Adidas, and I had to get a pair of Adidas because this is the beginning of me gravitating to finding out who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Finding out who you are and what makes you happy, and then I guess that made me who I am now.
For sure.
A fanatic of clothing. I love fashion.
Definitely can relate to it.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different people that gravitate towards things. Oh, I love basketball, I love sport. But me, I love music and clothes.
Keeping it fly. That's so like hip hop. Like, when you go back into like the 80s, right? See, the 80s is where the urban dynamic had this aesthetic sound and style and way of talk. Then came like the music and the dancing. Like it all changed from the late 70s into the 80s, and the 80s is what made us like dress like in a certain type of way. And I always associated it with graffiti and MCing and breakdancing. You know where I come from? Because what you said was the Lees, right? For me, I'm from Jersey, so I watched whatever I can, capture being in Jersey. Not going to New York yet. No need for me to go to New York unless it was a school trip. Seeing people wearing, the type of gear that they rocked. Was the Lees and Lee Tigers, or the Levi's, or maybe even Calvin Klein, the goose coats, the leathers, like the chains, Playboy shoes, Bally shoes. Like, there's a difference. You got people that really threw it on, like the British Walkers, the British Knights, or the Bally shoes, the Playboys. Like, there's like levels to it still, where I come from? But that what catapulted that New York vibe. But back to where we at, man. So, can you recall the first time you said you wanted like polo, or Ralph, or rather?
Yeah, I think it was was it like 87, 88? Mm-hmm. My mom took me downtown Brooklyn to Macy's. Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna be honest with you, it started off with Tommy Hilfiger for me first.
Right, okay.
So and I seen the whole layout of Tommy Hill, and I was like, oh wow, this is like, you know, it was so nice, the preppy look. I was going to a Catholic school at the time too.
Right.
But I had that preppy look.
Yeah, because they cater to that when you're in the Catholic schools. You gotta wear khakis and navy pants or something like that. Right?
And then my mom's, you know, of course, your mother's gonna buy you clothes for school, so this probably was like in '88, and she bought me, you know, a couple of pieces from Tommy Hill. Then when I went to school, a lot of the kids were wearing polo.
Right.
You know, the polo Oxford, you know, the colorful horsey, and then I was going to a Catholic school at the same time, and then sometimes kids were changing after school, and that's when I started seeing this low.
Right.
Like pieces.
Right. So after school, like people come out of the school gear, they're throwing the raw gear, like you're doing this now.
Yeah, you know, they'll change in their locker room after school and then walk out, and now they got regular clothes on. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I started encountering and seeing it, and I was like, oh wow, this is fire. And as the year went, '89 came, I was going, you know, to Macy's and particular stores, and then I was seeing more of that, and then probably that's when I caught my first low piece at probably '89, '90 maybe and stuff.
Check this out. Thank God that obviously the designer that we, you know, say that we actually go to came from New York, but to be from Brooklyn is a very like hard place, and for them to choose to rock preppy gear for us was mostly in suburbs. You know where I'm coming from? Suburban towns more, or Catholic school, or let's say a charter school. Wasn't a lot of charter schools where I was coming up, but I'm just saying, like Brooklyn. Wow, man! Salute to y'all, man.
It's almost like it's almost like we grabbed the culture and then we put a twist on it.
Indeed.
For ourselves.
Indeed.
And then grabbed it and own it. You know what I'm saying? So now, like, it's funny because when you go out of state, when I speak to people, you know, speaking to somebody about polo, they're like, oh, that's what these people wear, like, right?
Right, of course.
And then,
but they don't do it like us.
No, they don't. So, and then the person I was speaking to would be like, you know, yeah, but we do it different.
Our drip is different. You know what I mean?
But yeah, around that time, that's when I started, you know, viewing it, and then it almost spread like a wildfire in Brooklyn, like 91, 92. It was.
Yeah, we didn't have the internet then, so like you had to be outside to actually feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like
we was outside. We was outside.
A lot of people definitely couldn't go everywhere with it on either. So let's get that straight too.
This is something. This is the era in Brooklyn where people were getting killed for coats and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Cats were getting killed for 8-ball jackets, and you know, I found myself, you know, drifting away from that and doing this too. But the low was in that spectrum, but it wasn't as dangerous as the other stuff, because it was like particular pieces that people were like, oh, he's wearing a Columbia jacket. At that time, like 93, like Columbia jackets was like, yo.
Yeah, that was a good wave too. Shout out to the Columbia designers. So what was the first piece that you like inquired, like what was the first piece that you actually got? Like, can you remember what piece it was?
I think it was in the Indian Head.
Indian Head? What? Hold up.
Century 21. Century 21. But you remember back then, Century 21 was carrying Ralph Lauren.
Of course, I mean, but just, you said the Indian Head, bro,
that's like one of the pieces. I did get, like, of course, I got a horsey, you know, I got a horsey shirt, but like my first piece that I was like.
You mean like major piece? Okay, I was about to say the first piece you acquired was the Indian Head.
No, it was a goose, and I got it from Bay Ridge in Century 21. They had it.
I haven't been in a long time.
That was one time I got that it was the brown goose.
Or my daughter's I want to say 6th, 7th birthday, maybe it was. I went to that Century 21. I got busy and bought a whole, like, I must have spent like at least a rack on my daughter for the holidays in that Century 21. She had all kind of stuff, man. She had stuff I never seen before, and I was just so happy to get it for her.
Yeah.
And that Century 21 definitely was loaded. So, so was it Indian head theme or the Indian head knit or what
It was a goose, the goose.
Goose. Oh, word. Wow.
Goose.
Okay.
That came out in 90, right? Was it 19?
Give it to yeah. Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
The Polo country joint. So, what's the theme that you like the most? Like, what theme do you like, go to the most out of all these years?
I mean, there's so many themes, bro. The thing about Ralph Lauren is that he makes he designs for every type of person, and according to how you feel, I feel like I want to wear sports stuff. I can go to him and buy something sporty and stuff.
He caters to so many lifestyles. So like that's,
so many
right. Even to women too. Like,
of course, and he's genius for that because then he reaches out to everybody. So if I'm a tennis player, I can wear. He got a tennis line. If I play golf, I got a golf line. If I love to ski, I got the ski line. So with him, it's just like there's like nothing. He covers everything. So as far as me, what do I mean, in 92, I love the Stadium P-Wing series. That's one of my favorite series that I really like.
So the 92 Stadium is like...
It's one of my favorites. I mean, but it's tough, you know what I'm saying? Because I love the Indian Head series. I love
Sportsman and Aztec and...
Yeah, that's definitely what you love too.
I remember. See how I'm doing it, man.
I mean,
Big Drip.
I love teddy bears too. I love that.
I was never really a fan of the bears too much, but I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I like, how can you say, I love all boating things, the yachting things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like my spring, I could play with that in the wintertime too. Like, that's how much I love like boating and cross flags and stuff like that. But my thing is more like, you know what I'm saying, what I'm doing right here. Like,
that's just fire.
Alright, so, is it easier to get now than it was then? Like how was it, for you then compared to now?
Well, now, I mean, the particular stuff that I want to get now, you can't find some of it. I mean, even though they retroed a lot of this stuff and everything, and then stuff on eBay. Right. So finding stuff is that. Back then, we were not aware of what we were getting. It was just like, I love it.
Right. See, that's a good point. That's a good point you made, because back then you just got it because it was low.
Yeah.
Now, like, you're looking for like something to go with something that even that you had back then. Like, now you want to mature your look, so you want to basically put the fit together for the most part. At least that's what I hope that's what most people try to do, right?
Yeah. No, but back then it was just like, they didn't even think it would go this far or whatever. We just like, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I got to, all of us, I think, have the same thing. Like, we love this shit and we're obsessed with it. Like,
yeah, it's a cool hobby. You could be doing worse than collecting polo. You know what I mean? Like,
there was a part of that we were doing that was like, we were boosting some of that stuff.
Some people definitely had, boosting skills, was able to pull it off and get away with it.
Yeah.
But so if it's easier to get now, we need to know, like, what kind of hobbies you have outside of doing this.
Well, outside of...
Yeah, like, what do you like to do outside of, like, doing this, getting fly? Like, anything that, besides writing music, because we all know he's a hip-hop artist. So, like, I know you do other things.
Yeah, I mean, my passion is all as veered into music, and then it's in the film right now. Like, I'm writing scripts and getting into acting and being able to be behind the scenes and owning projects. That's where I'm at right now. My goals are setting and going into that direction. But fashion is the forefront of what I love to do. And it's like, it's mad important to me, like, when I walk out. I don't only do this, but I do different other brands, like, I've been doing a lot of Versace stuff. lately that I like a lot.
Right.
Because I mean, don't get it twisted. Low is my base, but then, you know, sometimes you be like, oh.
Ain't no wrong with like having other brands. I do other brands
because everybody. I mean, being from our era, having brands is just what you do with it and how you wear it. It's more about like, because I can go to Zara and take flip a couple of things and come out and look like $1 million. It's just the way you want to wear it.
Facts, man. It's all about that sweat.
It's not always about that, but it is about how you choose to wear certain things.
Right. Of course.
So, coming from where I come from, that's what I learned. You know what I'm saying? I like to get dressed up too. You know what I'm saying? I like to wear the blazers.
Word.
Talk to you know, every man has to have a suit.
Word.
So,
I was doing a 2-piece, 3-piece last weekend, man. You know, video shoot, directing a video shoot.
Yeah, I saw that. Dark Low.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it, you know what I'm saying, real crispy and clean, you know, popping the bottles and all that. Decent location on the down low, disclosed that is. So, how was it influenced, man? Since, you know, you're involved with a lot of things, so like, how was it influenced, like, to your little family members younger than you, man, that see you with all this fly, like?
Oh yeah, I got 2 younger brothers, and they don't wear nothing but that.
So they was learning off you watching you, right?
Yeah, you're talking about, you know, one of my brothers like 4 years, and the other one's 7 years younger. Shout out to Andy Capone, my man G, my brother G, and you know, we live in the same house. So what do you think? They're following me. They're listening to hip hop.
Right.
They're not eating pork. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's good.
I said, you know, of course, being an older brother, you set them up and you give direction, and they take it on their own, because you know my brother still only wears nothing but low. Both of them, nothing.
Quick question, like, was you the big brother that was in the mirror reciting your lyrics, rocking it low? I probably ran into you that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they with your little brother looking up to you, like, damn, we gonna hang out with you one day.
Yeah, that's funny. I mean, you know what's funny? We used to get into fights because I'd be like, where's my jacket? You know, I'm like, taking my stuff, and then they started getting older and they started getting pieces themselves. And then guess who's going in their closet?
Right, doing all that, right?
You know what? I would take this jacket.
I used to go through that with my moms. My moms used to invade my closet. Everybody, man, like,
brothers always, you know, growing up.
My oldest brother too. He used to rock a lot of my stuff too.
Of course, that's what brothers do. But yeah, man, my influence was that. I got 2 younger brothers, but yeah, I'm happy to say that they turned out to be, you know, doing good, still rocking low.
What's up, man? Well, yo, check this out, man. I'm glad that my boy came down here, man. We need to know, where can we find you at, though? Like, how can they look for you? Like,
okay, so I mean, basically, I work a lot on Instagram. You can follow me at All Lyrical, ALLYRICAL, and then on Facebook is my government, which I'm not gonna say, but I mean, we're gonna say it.
Is Instagram good enough?
Yeah, Instagram is cool, man. But you know, Facebook is just like kind of like on a family tip, and I post sometimes, you know, but I'm more on Instagram. IG is where I'm at right now.
That's what's up.
Follow me on there. Follow what I'm moving. Doing nothing but fashion, music, and film, and just, you know, love. You know, we also involved with the community, helping out, working with my brother Michael K. Williams, which he got a...
Salute, Michael K. Williams.
He got a foundation called Make a Wish for the Kids, and we're dealing with the justice reform systems and how we can better our children from being straight and going to prison, because we as artists, as influencers, need to make something happen.
Yeah, you gotta pave the way to get these kids on the right track, man. That's all that matters.
And then, you know, I honestly, like, money and fame, all that don't mean nothing to me, man. What really touched my heart is when you go out there and you make a change and you do a difference, and that's what really counts to me. You know what?
Word up, man. Yo, and shout out to my cousin Sean Hartwell with his campaign. You know what I'm saying? Prison, you know what I'm saying? Check him out also. Hey, but for this, gotta say salute. Bring my boy down here. Word up, and guess what we about to do? Go check out that fly spread that he brought in the bag.
Oh yeah. I got some heat for y'all. Peep it.
Word up, your boy Solo. Peace. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Y'all already know what's about to go down, right? My homeboy came through, knocked this interview right out the park. But check this out, before we get into his special special presentation of his fly spread, something I need y'all to do. Outside of tuning in to Fly Spread Masters, make sure you tune in and subscribe to this right here, the web series, Racks. Shout out to 50mm Mafia. Oh, my cousin Sean Hartwell. Yeah, you see that campaign right there? Please support the movements. And my man, AL. Bam.
What up, what up? Y'all appreciate you, my brother, Son Low. Been a minute, right? Chewbacca. So,
indeed it has.
We're gonna talk about my spread. We're gonna talk about my favorite era. You know, we've been doing this for so many years, but there's one era that I like is 92, the P-Wing Stadium phase that we had. And I'm gonna bring you nothing but original pieces.
Okay.
This is a P-Wing sweatshirt. No eats. Shit is super crispy.
Crispy.
I mean,
crispy.
Pretty much the size was big back then, so you know, it fits all right now. As you can see, this is one of my favorite pieces. This queen piece right here.
Yeah,
got the big P-Wing symbol on there.
That is nice too. It's nice.
Everything is crispy, man. It's just like
I'll get this bad boy right here.
When you got these situations, you know how to take care of your clothes.
Yeah, you gotta take care of this, man, because this is, you know, this money right here, man.
It's almost like we collected art pieces and stuff.
Indeed.
So then, to go with that, because you know we like to layer it up, we got ourselves a nice polo jacket, stadium. If you call this, what do you call this? A varsity jump off? No, this is
yeah.
And you know,
crispy as hell.
Crispy as hell. No eats.
Man.
This is one of my favorites also.
Peep the spell out right here. This is semi-embroidered, like, you know what I mean? It is embroidered, actually. It is embroidered.
It's embroidered. And the best part about it is that, you know, you open it up, now you're showing both symbols, you know. You have that in the front.
Let's get it off this thing, put the hanger back. You know what I'm saying? This is a view, man. Wow, dang. Wow, this is, you know what I like about, like, see, P-Wing, I don't know, I'm feeling like P-Wing always came correct with the collar and the cuffs, and you know, it's the two-tone, you know, the white band on the red, it just always worked with this type of look right here.
Do you feel the material in that too? Like,
yeah, crispy.
Cause like, I don't know, man. I mean, I do love all the retro stuff that's been coming back out. Cause certain stuff that I had sold or whatever lost. But just the material back then was just so much stronger, I guess, or more durable.
Yeah, this right here, this combo right here, this that.
Yeah, that's a nice heat rock right there.
This that, yo.
You got a nice pair of jeans, you know.
Basic, you know, Ralph Lauren dungarees.
Yeah.
You know, like I would suppose that this is a slim fit. Let's see that it is Sullivan Slim.
Yeah,
you know, this is just something that, you know, you could do with all kind of stuff. So with these jeans right here, we're just gonna lay these down right here. Got the slimmer ankles right here. Going with a hand iron,
which is definitely coming for 2020. You know, you're wearing your pants a little bit much more fitted. Then the belt, official Ralph Lauren belt, giving you the symbols.
Little leather trimmings on it, you know.
Definitely,
you know, compliment this. Right here is American, you know.
We do head to toe, right?
You know we do.
So,
okay.
Nice pair of P-Wing socks to go with. Definitely.
Put these socks on the white sock.
On the white. So basically, you know how we always be bragging. You know, when we laying and showing off, boom,
yeah, you know, word, peel out.
The drip is this.
You know
so from head to toe, I'm showing you what I do. Basically, you definitely have to have a nice pair of underwear, boxers, my favorites, red color for the ladies out there for Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you head to toe. What is missing? What's missing? Oh, so picked up a pair of sneakers too.
Okay.
These sneakers are not from that time, but I do pay homage to what they did. I'm not mad at these running track, vintage. They got a vintage look, looking like the 70s, kind of like a track running sneaker, but it's a P-wing sneaker, and I feel like this would definitely go great with this outfit. And I mean, I'm pretty happy that I still have this, in my hands.
What about the add-ons? Let's play that mix and blend with this.
You want to body somebody in the summer, so we gon' okay, yeah. So how we like you now?
Yeah.
Plates. See, people talk about plates and stuff, but basic thing is that you got to look at the collar. For being this old of a rugby man.
Yeah, this has some time.
This has so much time that I feel like it's a little bit of an eat here, but it's pretty much crispy. I mean, I would say 95%. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, a little bit of discoloring, but man, how old is this?
This shows the newbies like, yo, back up. Come to school, let me know, all right?
Yeah.
Let's get this better way over there.
So we would probably either maybe wrap this around our jeans, right?
Your waist, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Put it in the waist, because then we got this on top and everything. So this would be probably my spring, fall look, you know what I'm saying? It gotta be like 60, 50 degrees out there. But then we go to one of my favorite pieces that I like a lot. My favorite t-shirt that I'm happy they didn't retro. They're probably gonna retro it, but this is a Dan and Dave P-Wing t-shirt. And I remember seeing this shirt and I wanted this shirt so bad back then. And of course, when you want something so bad, by all means, you get it. What can we match with that for the summer? A nice pair of P-Wing jogger. Let's say, you know what I'm saying?
Or here, let's get that off the hanger real quick, man. Let's present that a little bit more.
Present it right there, the P-Wing jogger. If it's hot outside, and I know it's hot in New York City, you know how it is. Gotta have your towel though. This towel is definitely.
Let's not block the P-Wing on that. Let's spread the love. And then what's going on? You got some other things over there, man.
Yeah, we gotta crown it out too. So for the fall look, I would love to put the blue crown, and then for this look, I would love to put the white crown on there.
In case you know what I'm saying, you got the option for the summertime.
Summertime is one of my favorites, you know what I'm saying?
Alright.
You out there, throw a pair, you can mix this with a white uppies, you know what I'm saying? Uptowns, and don't always have to be Ralphie, but you know how we love head to toe. This is my spread.
Word.
From head to toe.
Word.
92.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Played officially, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, like on a nice spring, you know what I'm saying, afternoon, you out there, you know what I'm saying, you putting your work in outside, you know what I mean, getting busy, doing whatever you're doing.
You put the jacket on top with this.
Yeah, like you could, like all this can just freak around at nighttime, you know, take a rock these denims, like word, though, you know, go home and switch up or just add on. That's all there is to it, man. This that fly spread masters ish for real, for real. Got the fly stadium wears.
You would put this on eBay, how much money we make? Come on, dollars.
This be some bread right here, especially. Oh yeah. We're talking some
right
racks right now.
This tee's like $800. Somebody offered me $800 for the tee.
Yeah, this about them racks right here, man.
But man, this is what we love to do, our culture, man. You know what I'm saying? So more and more, I'm just like, as I grow, I get more attached to this stuff. Word. Get attached to all this vintage stuff.
Word. Imagine they would have had these back in the day, though.
Fire.
You know what I mean? Even the socks. You know what I mean? They came back with the, you know what I'm saying? They came back with the stadium, you know what I'm saying, with new things. But imagine they would have had this stuff back then. Who knows? Maybe 20 years or so later, they still gonna, like, future is yet to tell, man. Right on. Fly Spread Masters. It's your boy Sun Low. Got my homeboy right here, AL. And Fly Spread Masters. Peace.
Today's episode is sponsored by...
Are you an owner-operator or a small to medium-sized trucking company? Well, Loads of Us is here for you. With our database of shippers and brokers, no matter what type of trailer you have, we can keep you moving. We can get you more money per mile and lower your deadhead. With our logistics team, we can take care of setup packages, invoicing, and all other paperwork pertaining to your loads. With our customer service team, we can stop the aggravation of 100 calls so you can concentrate on doing the load properly. Are you unloaded? With our team of agents working for you, not only will it make you look like a big trucking company, you will be able to get more done with less aggravation. Our model is, if you want to make money and stay on the road, let Loads of Us book your loads. Loads of Us, the load finder and dispatch service.
This beats so